All right, let's talk about Donald Trump's tariff threats without everybody clutching their pearls just yet. The man's got a point, sort of. The United States is basically broke. The last 4 years of Bidenomics emptied the piggy bank and maxed out the credit cards. And the tools needed to fix it? Well, it's slim pickings. Tariffs happen to be the biggest and shiniest hammer in the American toolbox, so Donald Trump's eyeing imports from everywhere, Canada included. And he's taking no prisoners. Now, Canada's economy is not exactly sitting pretty either. The Trudeau years have been like a slow motion car crash without the car insurance. Canada can't just slap tariffs on imports and bail ourselves out that way like the US can. But we do have one big tool to save us: natural resources, oil and gas. Time to crank up the export dial to maximum and dig ourselves out of this hole. But I digress. Trump's over there talking reciprocal tariffs, which sounds fair enough if Canada's charging 250% on American milk because apparently we're protecting our dairy farmers like they're national treasures. Then sure, the US can hit our milk back, tit for tat. How can you argue that? But here's where it gets nonsensical. Trump's floating a 25% unilateral tariff on Canada and the world. And that's got people scratching their heads. Does Canada employ slave labor? No, not us. Sweatshop wages? Please. Canadian workers are paid as much as or more than Americans. So what's the excuse? Because I can? Doesn't quite cut it. Still, it's only March 27th, not April 2nd, so let's not all lose our minds just yet. Trump's been known to adjust his thinking. In my opinion, balancing all the factors, Canada's probably getting an exemption or at least a discount. Trump's not dumb. He knows a trade war with his northern buddy could tank his populist credibility worldwide. Plus, now he's got the election to lean on as an excuse to kick this can down the road. He might dream of Canada becoming the 51st state, but he's not about to alienate the global populist crowd by swallowing us whole. Especially since, fingers crossed, Pierre Poilievre and the populist conservatives should be able to become government in a few weeks. A populist Canada and a populist US could mean fair trade talks, not a trade war. But if the Liberals and their socialist squad cling to power for another 4 years, then yeah, we're screwed. Stuck up on the weed, whiskey, and anxiety meds, people. It won't be nice under Carney and his WEF policies. So Canadians, take a breath. Walk your dog, pet your cat, have a beer, whatever calms you down. Let's see how this plays out before we start panicking as our standards of living collapse in real time. Share, subscribe, and donate. Bye.